Okay, on the Google Classroom, on here, we got classwork under, there's electrical assembly, Arduino circuit assignment 1. If I go to edit this, okay, in here, we will be recording. Once you get the circuits built, you're gonna be pushing buttons, turning lights on, putting voltage meters and stuff in there. The stuff that I ask you for, you will record so that I can just see the circuit working, give you a mark right away. It outlines how it's marked. All the stuff is in here. And then we have circuit diagrams and layouts for you. So this is a circuit diagram. We talked about series and parallel, did we not? Okay. This resistor here, is it in parallel or series with this button here? Huh? This one and this one. Series. The reason this is because the electricity has to travel through this resistor to get to that switch. What about this switch and that switch? Parallel, because it does not have to go through this switch to get to that one. That's how I always remember it. If it has to go through it to get to it, and it has no other path to get there, then they are in series. If this resistor breaks, comes apart, nothing will flow past it, right? We need a complete circuit. Okay, push buttons, 2 in parallel. This is how you put multiple buttons. If I push this button, the LED will turn on. If I push this button, the LED will turn on. If I push both buttons, they will turn on. Okay, it doesn't matter. This indicates the Arduino. Arduino runs on 5 volts. Most sensors, okay, work on 5 volts. I'm installing some massive boiler pumps. All their sensors run on 5 volts. And I bet it's because they're getting way better at, the Chinese specifically are getting way better at designing 5-volt control systems. And we're starting to see that into industry now. Arduino also has industrial grade control systems. Okay, the Internet of Things, have you ever heard of that? Internet of Things, all your Alexa units, remote controls like your Alexa switches, your electric door locking systems, that's all called the Internet of Things. And industry is becoming much more automated using 5-volt control systems. Okay, and I will show you some sensors and how to use those as well. Negative, okay, 5 volts comes from positive, goes to negative. It always travels positive to negative. Ground, don't get confused by this. Ground is the same as negative. Okay, think about it in a car vehicle. Did we talk about this before? Yeah? There is no ground on a vehicle. You're isolated from the ground with rubber tires, right? Can't travel through rubber. So the ground just indicates same potential as negative. Okay? So on your vehicle, you can actually make a simple circuit. You can just put a clamp onto the positive lead and then attach it to the steel frame of your vehicle, and that steel frame is connected, everything metal on your vehicle is connected to that negative, so you can actually make a circuit just like that. That's why when you're boosting a car, sometimes you don't even put the negative on the negative terminal, you just attach it to the bumper. Okay, so that's that. And I'm going to show you how to build this quickly, and then you are going to attempt just 3 circuits for me when you are done your cantilevers. Yada, 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 going down here. I have a layout for you. I want you to lay out the parts just as they are here and complete the circuit accordingly with the correct color of wire. See how the wires are labeled. I have a color beside them. Okay. And then I have the spot that they go on to this breadboard area, which is a prototyping thing. We can make multiple connections very quickly here. We don't have to solder, crimp. We just put them on the breadboard. When you want to make it permanent, you connect them off the breadboard and the circuit board, which I'll show you how to solder. Okay, so you got circuit here, design, there's the layout, how it has to go, and then you build it on the tinkercad program. So we're going to start with this resistor, 2 switches, and an LED. Okay, so we got this nice little program here. Your components are here. Okay, we're going to drag in an Arduino for our power source. Okay, up in the, once I click on that, up in the top left, Breton, I pay attention. Top left, rotate. Always rotate them just like this. That's the way I do business. Then we grab a breadboard, drag it in, rotate. That's how I, oops, boom. Once we click on this, put it beside, good. Now we have positive, negative terminals on this breadboard. Okay, notice that this green strip highlights. That means that every single hole on this breadboard is connected along this vertical line. They are all one. It's like one wire with a bunch of different connection points on it. Okay, same with the negative. Okay, same with these horizontal to here. These 5 positions are the same potential. They are connected. It's like one wire. Okay, and that goes down all the way through and on the side here. These 2 horizontal points are not connected. They're divided by here. Same with this. Positive when it lines up green like that and negative like that. It is, they are connected. Basic understanding there. Yes? Okay, to add wires, you click, you're going to start with the 5 volts. We need 5 volts coming over. Bring it out, click, click, click. Oh, beautiful, looks good. Color that thing red. Okay, then we start from ground. Ground is the same as negative, remember. Bring it over to our negative. If we'd like to use, this is always black. If we'd like to use the other side, this negative strip, we also have to bring it back to home. Okay, now this negative strip can be used. If we want to use the red one here, boom, 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 color that red. Color coding is very important, keeps us organized. Do we understand how I've set this up? Now I have positive and negative from our power source to the board and to this side. Now I can start building my circuit. Okay, I will make this video available for you. You can rush through it. Okay, so we got 5 volts to a resistor, 2 switches. So we grab out, go to here, resistor, drag it in. Now I can change 220 ohms. All you're going to be 220. There we go. And then I can rotate it 1, 2, 3. If I needed multiple of these, instead of changing the volt or the resistance and then rotating it, I can just go control, copy, paste, and make as many as I want. Okay. Same with the push buttons. We need 2 push buttons. We are going to rotate that like this so it slides in over there, connects these 2 points. Control, copy, paste. There I got my 2 buttons. And I'm going to put this resistor in here. This is not how the layout, this is not like the layout that I have here. I'm just showing you how this is done. You are going to do it with this layout. All right, last couple things here. LED, same thing, rotate that thing, there we go. Let's put that one right there. So I need to take power to my resistor first, through my resistor to both of my switches. Power comes out from here. Could I go like that? Is that connected to my resistor? It is. It can go, it could be here, it could be here, it could be here, it could be here. Doesn't matter. So that gets power from here to that side of the resistor. Zooming out. Oops. Okay. Now I got to go to one side of the switch. These switches do not work from terminal 1A to terminal 1B. They do not work there. They have to work from 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Okay, so I take power from there, hit this side of the switch, and then I got to connect these 2 switches are connected at the one side. They're the same potential on one side. So then I just go from here. I can either go from here all the way to there, or I can go from here to there. Simple. Okay, that brings power out to the side of the switch. From the other side of the switch, it goes to the light. That side of the switch here, from there, boom, 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 those 2 are connected. And then from that side of the switch to the positive side of the LED, This little bent part here is positive. That bent means positive, so we come into the positive side, take the negative side out to the negative terminal, change that to black, change this to blue, I believe. Blue, zoom out, test, turn on, turn on. See how that works a little bit? Okay. Now, if you get your thing done, I have 3 circuits here to test. Don't worry, that was a very quick explanation. I can tell you guys are dying. Okay. If you need to revisit that video, watch how I put that together. Okay. And you are to complete these 3. I might have to start, I don't know, taking late marks. We got to get quickly as possible, get these things done. I want to move on. Okay, you're just cutting into your final build time for your final projects. Okay, that's good. Everything's laid out. Let me stop this, and I will get you going. Yes, what's up? Yeah, buddy. Give me 1 sec there.